Hello Slaters, welcome back to our life skills class. In the previous class, we have got to know about COVID-19 crisis and how to overcome the situations during this pandemic. In connection with the same, today we are going to learn something which is very important to each and every individual. Let me narrate a story before going to know the topic. This is the story of a lazy man who was a friend of a king. One morning, the lazy man asked the king, "Why does everyone say that I can't do anything? And even when I go to get a proper job, everyone refuses me. My enemies have told everyone that I never do any work on time." The king said, "Let's make a deal before sunset. You come to my treasury and collect as much gold and pearls as you can. They will all be yours." The man rushed towards home to his wife. He explained everything, and then, after hearing the husband's words, the wife said, "Go and get the gold and gems now. Time is gold for you." The lazy man sat down and said, "I can't go now. Give me lunch first." After having lunch, he decided to take a nap, but instead slept for 2 hours. Then later in the afternoon, he picked up a few bags and went towards the king's treasury. On the way, he felt hot, so he sat down under a tree to rest and ended up sleeping for another 5 hours. When he finally reached the palace, it was already late in the evening. It was a time for sunset. Therefore, the palace gate has been shut before he could reach there. He finally lost the golden chance to get rich just because he did not know the value of the time. Here ends the story. What could be the moral of the story, Slaters? Yes, you are right. Time is precious. We should spend it wisely and stop wasting it on unimportant things. I guess you all have understood what's going to be our topic for today. Right, it's about time management. Slaters, let me ask you a question. What is time management? Did you get the answer? Time management is nothing but organizing and planning how to divide our time between specific activities. One more question might have appeared in your mind, right? Actually, why do we need to manage time? Is it really needed? Yes, it's because good time management enables us to work smarter, not harder, so that we get more work done in less time. Even when time is tight or limited and pressures are high. Children, let me explain you with an example. The incident which I am going to discuss is taken from the real life of Benjamin Franklin. He was the president of the United States of America. He was working consistently, but people were complaining that he was not doing this and that, he was not meeting them, etc. He got fed up with this, so he started noting down and observing himself. He kept a diary and wrote a list of worth doing tasks, less important tasks, least important tasks, and avoidable tasks. He puts a tick mark after finishing the task daily. After a week, he perceived he had been working on less important and avoidable tasks more than worth doing or focusing tasks. Slaters, generally we are not aware of the fact that we can avoid some trivial tasks and could do other important tasks first. We are just not deciding on our priority. If we make a habit of no compromise with worth doing tasks, it will be easy for us to optimize the usage of our time properly. We will get the best from our time. It is observed that some of us complain about getting tired and exhausted due to too much work. Is it correct? No, it's absolutely wrong. Children, we have to understand one thing here. Too much work never makes you feel exhausted. Rather, too much work gives satisfaction. Let's understand it with another example. If your teacher gives you some homework and you finish it on time, the first words that come out of your mouth would be shh, a feeling of relaxation, right? This is true. Otherwise, on the other hand, if your mother asks you to do something, you will tell, Mummy, I will not go to the market. I am tired. I will not entertain elder brother. Please switch off the TV. I am not done with my homework. Isn't it? We will try to find all excuses. In reality, there is no exhaustion of work done. There is a satisfaction of work done. You see, in life, no one gets tired after work is done. It's all about your interests. If you feel that you are doing an unimportant task, then you feel exhausted. So you need to plan and must know the work priorities, must develop interests in the works which are more important. And slaters, keeping in mind the present scenario, we have to be more careful, organized, and well planned in utilizing the time in a constructive way. Else, this lockdown may pull everyone into depression, leading to negative consequences. Slaters, now tell me, how are you spending your time during lockdown? Maybe most of you are getting bored of being at home continuously, not getting to meet your friends. There is no scope to play outdoor games, no get togethers with family and relatives, all time sitting at home. Yes or no? Let's beat this with a few tips on how to manage your time during lockdown. Screen time. It is inevitable that a lot of time will be spent looking into the screens of tab, laptop, and television. But it is very important to balance it with other activities. No doubt that online learning too requires you to spend some time every day in front of the screen. Therefore, it is very crucial that you understand the advantages of limiting screen time and balancing it out with other activities. Allot 2 hours each day to your online studies in the morning. Try not to exceed the set limit. Meditate. Get a yoga mat and try out some mudras. Meditating regularly will also help you calm your mind in times of uncertainty. Help your parents with some chores. This is the best time to organize your books and clothes. Clean up the bookshelf, do some dishes. Your parents would love to see you helping them. Take a nostalgia trip. Put out old albums and hear stories around them. There will be interesting anecdotes that you never knew. Read. Pull out all those books you saved for later. There's enough time now. Exercise indoors. We know you have been meaning to do it for a while now. So, why not start today? What could be a better place to exercise than from the comfort of your own home? Family time. Dust off the carom or get out the Scrabble and ask all your family members to participate. You will have an amazing time. Develop a new hobby. It is always a pleasure to be occupied with a hobby that enables you to utilize time constructively. Get good sleep. Last but definitely not the least, Take care of your sleep in order for your body to work properly. A good night's sleep is very essential. Apart from all these activities, your focus should also be on the assignments or tasks given by your teachers. Complete the tasks in stipulated time. Avoid distractions and procrastination. It means avoid postponing. Slaters, did you get to know how to differentiate work priorities and utilize the time accordingly? That's great. Let's meet in our next session with another topic. Stay home, stay safe, enjoy your time.